ठीक है, शुरुआत से ही एक बार देख लेते हैं. As you are aware, humans are sexually reproducing and viviparous. The reproduction events in humans include formation of gametes. तो gamete बनता है meiosis से. That the sperms in males in the ovum in females. The transfer of sperms into the female genital tract, that is insemination, and the fusion of the male and the female gamete, that's fertilization, which leads to the formation of a zygote. This is followed by the formation and development of blastocyst, जो कि हम लोग डिटेल्स में कर लिए हैं blastocyst क्या होता है. ठीक है, and then its attachment to the uterine wall, that is known as implantation. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे ओव्यूलेशन हुआ, फर्टिलाइजेशन हुआ, और ये फर्टिलाइजेशन होने के बाद जो जाइगोट है वो आगे बढ़ता है. बढ़ते बढ़ते फैलोपियन ट्यूब के थ्रू ये जाइगोट जो है सेल डिवीजन भी कर रहा है. 2 सेल स्टेज, 4 सेल स्टेज, 8 सेल अनकम्पैक्टेड मोरुला, उसके बाद फिर ब्लास्टोसिस्ट फॉर्मेशन, and then now this blastocyst gets attached to the uterine wall. Clear है क्या? Which is known as implantation. ठीक है, यहाँ पे दिख रहा है. तो implantation basically it happens almost 6 to 7 days after fertilization. ठीक है, 7 days after, that is implantation. And then after the implantation, what happens is, then there is embryonic development, which is known as gestation, or in ordinary terms it is known as pregnancy. ठीक है, तो ये फर्टिलाइज है 2 cells, 4 cells, 8 cells, 16 cell stage, blastocyst. अब fetus, 5 weeks, 10 weeks, और फिर जो है, so this entire the development of the embryo after implantation is known as the embryonic development, which is gestation. And then at the end there is parturition, which is the delivery of the baby. ठीक है, तो ये देखिए बेबी धीरे धीरे ग्रो कर रहा है, this is gestation period, and then there is this baby which comes out of the womb of the mother, that is delivery. You have learned that these reproductive events occur after puberty. अच्छा, अब puberty जो है basically this is the sexual maturation of a human being. ठीक है, तो puberty के बाद क्या क्या होता है? So there are different glands which secrete different hormones. And these hormones target at specific organs, and they produce, and they like the outcome is a particular function which happens. ठीक है, so these are the these reproductive events occur after puberty. So actually at puberty, these are all the things which are the these are the changes which happen in male and female. ठीक है, तो skin gets oilier, facial hair, and different things, and that is for females also. Okay, there are remarkable differences between the reproductive events in the male and the female. ठीक है, अब जो है मेल और फीमेल दोनों में प्यूबर्टी आता है, दैट इज सेक्सुअल मैच्योरेशन. ठीक है, एंड also the reproductive events in the male and the female, there is also quite difference. क्या है difference? So here it is mentioned, for example, the sperm formation continues even in old men, but the formation of the ovum ceases in women around the age of 50 years. तो 50 years के बाद इसीलिए it's very difficult for a woman to get pregnant, क्योंकि जो ओवम है, ओवम का रिलीज वो स्टॉप हो जाता है. That is technically termed as menopause. So oogenesis, that is ovum निकलना बंद हो जाता है at menopause. लेकिन spermatogenesis, that is the sperm production, it continues until the death of male. ठीक है, oogenesis में एक चीज और था, one ovum is produced and the other polar bodies, the three polar bodies, they degenerate. Whereas in sperm, there are 4 sperms formed by spermatogenesis. Okay. Let us examine the male and the female reproductive systems in human. ठीक है, इसको लिख लीजिए. oogenesis, spermatogenesis. oogenesis होगा फीमेल्स में और spermatogenesis होगा मेल में. They begin with mitosis and later on they involve meiosis. ये कॉमन ही है, दोनों में हो. They involve cell enlargement before meiosis, क्योंकि एक सेल का 4 सेल बनना है तो इसलिए थोड़ा सा सेल बड़ा हो जाए. Production, they also produce haploid gametes, both of them. Differentiation, they produce specialized gametes. Location, eggs are produced in the ovaries, sperms are produced in the testes. And when eggs start get produced, so this happens when the baby is in the womb only, during development of fetus. तो जब बेबी गर्ल अगर हो रही है तो गर्ल बिफोर शी टेक्स बर्थ फीटस में उसके ओवरीज डेवलप हो जाते हैं. स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस ड्यूरिंग प्यूबर्टी. Pauses during prophase 1 and between prophase 2 and metaphase 2. यहाँ पे साइकिल जो है, सेल साइकिल, ये अरेस्ट हो जाता है, ये पूरा नहीं होता है. देयर नन, हम लोग डिटेल्स में इसको पढ़ेंगे. साइटोकाइनेसिस अनइक्वल प्रोड्यूसिंग पोलर बॉडीज बट दिस इज इक्वल. और पोलर बॉडीज जो है वो डीजनरेट हो जाता है और केवल एक ओवम बचता है. Number of gametes, 1 ovum, and the other 3 polar bodies they degenerate, but here all the 4 sperms they are produced. Release is the 14th day, that is the midpoint of the menstrual cycle, and it's a continuous production released during the sexual intercourse. It ceases at the menopause, and it is continuous until death. ठीक है, आगे बढ़ते. So sperm formation continues even in old men, but formation of ovum ceases in the women around the age of 50 years. Let us examine the male and the female reproductive systems in human. ठीक है.